Ways to motivate oneself. It is easy to fantasize about what could have been. Here are ways to help you turn that way of thinking into what will be. In our ongoing creation of who we are, nothing has greater impact on the process than the choice we make between optimism and pessimism. The choices we make for our thinking either motivate us or they do not. Clear visualization of a goal is a good first step to success in life. Self-creation demands more. To truly create yourself and the life you want to live, action is required. As Shakespeare said, action is eloquence. Self-creation happens when self-motivation is mastered. One flows directly from the other. Here are some ways to help you create the self you've always known you could be. Number one, create a vision. The first step toward self-creation is to have something to wake up for in the morning, something that you are up to in life. The vision should be created right now, not later. You can always change it if you want, but don't leave a moment longer without one. Number two, leave your comfort zone. Constantly look for challenges to motivate yourself. Notice when you're buried alive in a comfort zone. Use your comfort zone to rest in, not to live in. Use it consciously to relax and restore your energy as you mentally prepare for your next challenge. Number three, use your right chemicals. When you're having fun, your body chemistry changes and you get new surges of motivation and energy. But don't keep trying to go out searching for something that's fun. It's not out there anywhere. It's inside yourself. Find the natural highs you need to stay motivated. Move your goalposts. Most people are surprised to learn that the reason they're not getting what they want in life is because their major goals are too small and too vague and therefore have no power. Your major goal will not be reached if it fails to excite your imagination. What really increases motivation is setting of a large and specific power goal. We plan to do great things someday when we feel like it. We assign our goals and dreams to that imaginary island in the sea that Dennis Wheatley calls Someday Isle. Confronting our own death doesn't have to wait until we run out of life. In fact, being able to vividly imagine our last hours on our deathbed creates a paradoxical sensation, the feeling of being born all over again, the first step to self-creation. Next, leave your friends. Politely walk away from friends who don't support your goals. The people with whom you associate will change your life. If you associate with cynics, they'll pull you down with them. If you associate with people who support you in being happy and successful, you will have a head start on being happy and successful. Enthusiasm for life is contagious, and being in a relationship with an optimist opens up to see more and more of life's possibilities. Next, run toward your fear. The world's best kept secret is that on the other side of your fear, there are something safe and beneficial waiting for you. If you pass through even a small fear, you will increase the confidence you have in your ability to create your life. But if we keep trying to avoid our fears, they will chase us down like persistent dogs. The worst thing we can do is close our eyes and pretend they don't exist. Next, schedule your comebacks. Progress toward your goals is never going to be a straight line. It will always be a wavy line. You'll go up and then come down a little, but you can schedule your own comebacks. You can look ahead on your calendar and block out time to refresh and renew and recover. Even if you feel very up right now, it's smart to plan for renewal. Schedule your own comeback while you're on top. Build in great periods of time to get away, even to get away from what you love. Because coming back will be that much more exciting when you've been renewed. Next, welcome your problems. Every solution has a problem. You can't have one without the other. Problems are simply tough games for the athletes of the mind, and true athletes always long to get a game going. If you see your problem as curses, the motivation you're looking for in life will be hard to find. If you learn to love the opportunities, your certain goal is that it may never happen. By linking happiness to something you don't have yet, you're denying your power to create it yourself. Your happiness is your birthright. Start claiming it and using it to make your journey towards self-creation fun all the way and not just at the end. Next, strengthen your rehearsal. Stage a bigger battle than the one you have to face. If you've got something hard to do and you're hesitant to do it, pick out something even harder and do that first. There isn't anything life can challenge you with that you can challenge yourself with in advance. You can set yourself up to succeed. This is how the principle works. The harder you are on yourself, the easier life is on you. The easier you are on yourself, the harder life is in you. Next, open the present. Practice being awake in the present moment. Make the moment of your awareness of this hour. Don't lie in the past or live in the future. Stay focused on today. There is a time for dreaming, planning, and creative goal setting. But once you are complete with that, learn to live in the here and now. See your whole life as being contained in this very hour. Next, get up again. Competition teaches you the valuable lesson that no matter how good you are, there is always somebody better than you. That's the lesson in humility you need. Trying to beat somebody else makes you reach for more inside of you. Trying to beat somebody else puts the game back into life. Wherever you can, compete, but always in the spirit of fun, knowing that finally surpassing someone else is far less important than surpassing yourself. Next, look inside. Most of us wait to find out who we are from impressions and opinions we get from other people. It's great getting feedback from others, especially positive feedback. But when it's all we've got, we're in danger of being far less than we could be because our self-image always depends on others. Let positive reinforcement and compliments be a mere seasoning to your life, but prepare your life's meal yourself. Don't look outside yourself to find out who you are. Look inside and create who you are. Go to war. The vitality of going by challenging ourselves from within. All battles, said Joan of Arc, are first won, or lost in the mind. Next, Make small changes. If you want to create yourself like a great painting, don't be afraid to use tiny brush strokes. If you are yourself a masterpiece in progress, then you will release small changes. You'll be excited by a tiny thing you did differently today. There are no unimportant changes, no matter how small. Do something badly. Sometimes we don't do things because we're not sure we can do them well. We feel that we're not in the mood or at the right energy level to do the task we have to do. So we put it off or wait for inspiration to arrive. Don't let this happen to you. If you're not motivated to do something you know you need to do, just decide to do it badly. Add a little self deprecating humor. Be comically bad at what you're doing and then enjoy what happens to you once you're into the process. Next, take no for a question. Don't take no for an answer. Take it for a question. When you ask for something and it is denied to you, imagine that you heard is really a question. Can't you be more creative than that? Never accept no at face value. Let rejection motivate you to get more creative. Next, take a walk. Take your own challenges out for a walk. Feel your self-motivation growing inside you as the electricity in your brain starts to harmonize your central nervous system. You'll soon know for a fact that you have what it takes. You don't have to pray for the courage to change the things you can. You can walk the courage into existence. Lastly, live a whole life today. The key to self creation is in your willingness to do very tiny things, but to do them today. Self creation is not an all or nothing game, it's work in progress. A little touch here and a small stroke there is what makes your day, and therefore your life, great. Today is a microcosm of your entire life. It is your whole life in miniature. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment.